Hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our regular Tuesday evening with a slightly different flair tonight because I'm doing a health seminar and it's not even going to be me doing most of the talking. Got some special guests doing that for me, but it's really just for interest and for education. And feel free to share this with whoever is open to receiving the message, and whoever wants to have their own individual meeting like this, I am more than happy to do that for you and with you. Let me just share my screen over here. I'm going to share sound as well. And okay. If you cannot hear the sound, please can somebody just notify me because I'm not actually seeing picture, and obviously sound will be pretty good from my side. But when we get to the video clips, if you're not hearing the sound, please let me know. Right, so we are speaking about healthy living. I've just got to put in a small disclaimer over here. So please note that the information shared in this presentation is for information only, and it is not meant to replace any medical treatment prescribed by your doctor, and neither is it there to be used as a diagnostic tool. That is for medical people only. Should you have any medical conditions, please contact your qualified medical practitioner so that they can advise you and diagnose you. The products mentioned are what I personally use because I have found them to be most beneficial for my circumstances. There is no obligation to purchase any of the products mentioned. It's purely for interest. So who am I? My name is Sean, and I'm a director in my own company, in my own near-life business of this. And I am not a qualified nutritionist or anything, but I do have a passion for nutrition and for guiding people in learning about health and how they can improve their general health, whether they think they're healthy or whether they don't think they're healthy. There's always room for improvement. So people who are familiar with the effects of the standard American diet, otherwise known as the SAD diet, together with other lifestyle factors, according to the World Health Organization and the CDC, which is the Center for Communicable Disease Center, or Communicable Disease Center, I think it stands for, a report by 2020 that this was now 2 years ago, 3 out of 4 deaths will be caused by chronic lifestyle-related diseases. So out of the 4 people pictured, 3 of them will die from a lifestyle-related disease. Diet is everything that you eat. So diet is what you eat. Nutrition is what your body absorbs. You are what you eat. And the reality is that 75% of all chronic diseases are preventable. And this is according to the US Surgeon General. But sometimes what we aren't eating is killing us as well. And the things that we aren't eating include things like whole grains, fruits, nuts and seeds, omega-3, vegetables, fiber, etc. Good nutrition can help to lower the risk for many chronic diseases, including things like heart disease, stroke, some cancers, diabetes, and osteoporosis. And this is according to information gleaned from the CDC. Now, in 2009, about 65% of adults in the US were taking dietary supplements. By 2018, this had risen to 75%. And I think by today, you could probably safely say at least 80 to 85% of people are now taking nutritional supplements. But who can we trust? You go along into the health shops, you go along to the pharmacies, and all you see is shelf loads of supplements. But can we really trust them? Is what is stated on the label really in the product? And is it actually going to work? Because sadly, there are often hidden dangers that lurk in over-the-counter supplements. And this is a study that was done a couple of years ago.
What if I told you there is one thing you can do right now that could substantially improve your health and your future? Curious? Good. Skeptical? Great. Here's the answer. Get more whole food nutrients into your cells. How do you do that? Eat better? Well, yeah, absolutely we need to eat better. Many of us try. But there's more to it than that. Studies say that eating as healthy as you can, it isn't enough. This study. And this study. And even this one. We have to go beyond the nutrition on our plates and supplement our diet. Do you take supplements? Do you trust supplements? Do you have a cabinet full of supplements and wonder, are they actually working? Are they absorbing? Is there something that you're missing? Or more importantly, could they actually be harming you? Over 75% of us take dietary supplements, and guess what? It's not helping. We're still getting sicker. Chronic disease is still on the rise. So here's the question. Is it important to take vitamins and supplements, or is it important, along with a healthy lifestyle, to take in true whole food nutrients that have been clinically proven to help restore cellular function, bridge critical dietary gaps, and reverse the root causes that can lead to major health problems such as inflammation, which, by the way, is the main cause for most diseases like these? And is it also important to boost immunity? So let's review. You want to improve your health. Leading doctors, scientists, and studies say that we're lacking proper nutrition. And the multi-billion-dollar supplement industry is bombarding you with confusing options and big unsubstantiated promises. No wonder you're skeptical. As a smart consumer who cares about your health, you should be. So what do? Tighten your criteria and start with credible science and whole food nutrition. Before you buy one more supplement, here's a checklist of 5 key criteria. Number 1, whole food. Are the nutrients just natural? You know, sheep wool, algae, duck feathers. Yeah, all that stuff and more is used by other companies. Probably not the type of natural you want to put in your body. Or are the nutrients in the products derived from real whole foods found in the human food chain? Are they grown, sourced, and developed with the highest known organic and non-GMO standards, sustainably, and most importantly, nutritionally effective? Number 2, credible science. Okay, this is where you get to be a super consumer. There are lots of products that are claiming to be tested for purity, clinically researched, clinical grade, doctor recommended, even claiming to be clinically tested. But that doesn't mean that the actual product with those specific ingredients underwent an independent, third-party clinical study on an actual population with evidence-based outcomes. And then, were those studies published in respected medical journals that have rigorous, independent peer reviews, and not just pay-to-play journals that have impressive-sounding names? Number 3, integrity. Red flags, lawsuits, dangerous warning labels, and alarming reviews. If these exist, then there's probably an issue with either the integrity or the competency of the company. So what's the goal of the company? Is it to truly help people end the trend of chronic sickness and disease, or is it to simply capitalize on a fad in the rapidly growing supplement industry? Does the company maintain a third-party pharmaceutical drug license? And is the company registered with the FDA and operating under their regulation? Is there oversight to ensure that what's on the label is actually in the product, which, by the way, is not required for supplement manufacturers? It is a choice of integrity. Number 4, longevity. Do you know the origin story? And do they still hold to the same values today? How long have they been around? Are they privately owned, or are they publicly traded and seem to care more about stock prices than product quality? What do people say about their experience with a company and their products after 10 or 20, or better yet, 60 years of use? Do they have a high rating with the Better Business Bureau? Number 5, a guarantee. If a company truly has confidence in their products and the benefits they provide, they will offer a money-back guarantee, and they will seek to serve the community by offering outstanding customer care. We hope these 5 criteria will empower you to be a more informed consumer. We'd like the opportunity to introduce you to the only company that I know of that meets and exceeds all 5 criteria. And you've probably never heard of it. They started more than 60 years ago with a clinical hospital study using a breakthrough product that was proven effective at the cellular level. Wouldn't you want to get up to 50% greater nutrition utilization from your foods? Listen, you can spend hundreds on healthy foods each month, but if your cells aren't functioning properly to receive those nutrients, then you might be wasting a lot of money. This is important because who wouldn't want to use up to 50% more nutrition from their food? This company's reputation for scientific excellence is so well established that their products have been used by researchers from the CDC, USDA, just to name a few. They are known in over 50 countries globally. They aren't interested in just closing a deal or only selling a product. They are committed to improving your cellular health through clinically proven whole food nutrition. They are a socially responsible company on a mission to make the world a healthier and happier place through superior quality whole food nutrition, organic skincare, and healthy living home products. If you or someone you know would like to take a deeper dive into this company, their products, and the clinical results proving that they actually work, then please contact the person who shared this with you. Still skeptical? All of these people were too.
I was a mess. I was 100 pounds overweight. I had IBS. I had high blood pressure.
I had severe hormonal dysfunction and everything else that follows that, which is depression, cystic acne.
If somebody got something, I got it. It didn't matter if it was a cold, a bug, a flu, whatever.
I had deep, deep depression, crippling, debilitating anxiety, panic attacks, and became suicidal.
I struggled with adrenal fatigue, hair loss, leaky gut, and a hyperactive thyroid.
I still just had this lack of energy that was just exhausting. I experienced, like many other women, menopause. Entered into menopause, gained weight, had my cholesterol jump through the roof, and felt terrible.
My blood sugar, the very first time I ever checked it, was 550.
For probably 20 plus years, I was dealing with acid reflux and GERD.
I didn't want to spend any money on myself that had to do with health. I didn't think I needed it.
I had never taken a vitamin, a supplement, or anything of that sort before.
I was skeptical because I had tried so many other things.
The psychiatrist had me on 4 medications, which did not appear to be helping at all.
I tried medical doctors, I tried naturopaths, I spent thousands of dollars a month on supplements, and nothing worked.
I had never really thought a whole lot about the supplements that I was putting into my body.
My fasting blood sugars were always 350, sometimes they were over 400. I wanted to put this product to the test because I was a big skeptic.
I have lost 100 pounds. I have gotten off my blood pressure medicine. I can run, I can lift, I can work, I can play with my family, and be active with my kids.
2 years later, I have not had an ovarian cyst since then. I have lost 20 pounds. These products have definitely changed my life.
I feel like I have one of the most robust immune systems of anybody on the planet. And I don't suffer from all of the things that as a 50-year-old, my buddies, my colleagues are on. I'm on 0 prescription medications, and I have one of the healthiest lifestyles I feel like anybody can have.
I'm delighted to be off the meds since they say right on them that they can cause depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts.
My adrenal fatigue is completely gone. I've had 3 babies in 3 years, healthy pregnancies, textbook labors, and I have so much energy.
I feel better now than I did 10 years ago, and feel like I'm reversing the signs of aging. My cholesterol dropped 48 points. I lost the weight that I had put on, but the best part was feeling well.
My fasting blood sugars that were, 350 to 400 sometimes, 146 in one day. I haven't been able to have a controlled blood sugar in 8 years. 30 days later, I found out that I had lost 10 pounds. And I cut the amount of insulin I use in half. I'm feeling great. I'm losing weight. You know, my blood sugars are in complete control.
It has improved everything for me in the sense of I don't have the acid reflux. I am a skeptic when it comes to a lot of these things, but I am staying with this product because it has made a difference for me.
So, I mean, it's amazing what your body can do when it's given the correct nutrients.
So what is the solution? Who do we recommend? And why do we recommend them?
Pop question. How many of you know the phrase, "You are what you eat"? I have an update for you. Recently, a 27-year global study revealed that what's killing us isn't what we're eating. Yeah, we gotta stop eating that. What's actually killing us is what we aren't eating. Wait, what? What are we not eating? Here it is. We are not getting enough nutrients from fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, omega-3 fish oils, and guess what topped the list of what we aren't getting? True whole grain nutrition. Scientists and doctors discovered that essential grain oils that have been removed from most of our grain products to extend shelf life are needed by the human body for cellular energy, vitality, and disease prevention. So, would you like to replenish and supplement those much-needed grain oils and also ensure that you get the other right nutrients for boosting vitality and preventing illness? I have the solution, a 60-year-old company called Neolife. The simplest place to start is with high-quality protein and an easy 4-pack of core nutrition. It's called the Breakfast Pack. 4 essential nutritionals, Pro Vitality, and the Neolife Protein Shake. A 30-day supply that is designed for optimal cellular nutrition by giving your body the key whole food nutrition and protein that many of us lack on a daily basis. There are a lot of protein powders and shakes on the market, even organic brands that contain lead, toxins, and harmful ingredients. It's really hard to know who to trust. This is our Neolife Shake, which is different than any other protein shake on the market. It's clean, which means that it doesn't have toxins, artificial sweeteners, hydrogenated oils, or other non-whole food ingredients. It is packed with all 22 amino acids, not just 9 or 13 or 20, all 22, critical for daily nutrition, which are the building blocks for things like hormones, digestive enzymes, collagen, antibodies, just to name a few purposes. 18 grams of complete protein with the highest digestibility scores, even for those with food sensitivities or gut health issues that help retain muscle mass while also promoting proper weight. An exclusive glycemic response control technology to support normal blood sugar levels and maximum fat-burning ingredients to boost metabolism. Over 25 vitamins and minerals, 5 grams of heart-healthy fiber, 3 delicious flavors. It is a complete meal replacement, which is terrific for people and kids and athletes on the go, or for those wanting to lose and maintain weight. Pro Vitality is a 30-day supply of 4 powerful whole food nutrients to support abundant energy, antioxidant protection, heart health, immune strength, inflammation reduction, brain function, healthy joints, clear vision, and youthful skin, hair, and nails. It has, ready, essential whole grain oils. Remember those? A product that has been clinically proven to improve cellular utilization by up to 50%. Each essential nutritional product is designed to be bioavailable or easily absorbed by your cells and has been proven in clinical studies. TreaNN, or 3-in-1, Neolife's foundational whole grain concentrate, includes critical components of our cell membranes that are missing from most diets: true whole grain lipids and sterols. This is a supplement that unlocks your cells and helps them become permeable for optimal cellular health, prevents toxins from getting in, and it allows waste to get out. Carotenoid complex, derived from nutrient-rich, colorful fruits and vegetables, the concentrates of 80 pounds of them. This protects your cells and boosts immunity by 37%. Omega-3 Salmon Oil Plus. This sustainably sourced soft gel has all 8 omega-3s. Many other products just include 2, EPA and DHA. It's tested for more than 200 contaminants for guaranteed purity and 0 toxicity. And most importantly, it reduces inflammatory index by 68%, which is the leading cause of many chronic diseases. Lastly, our essential vitamin and mineral complex with 21 plant-based essential vitamins and minerals to bridge the dietary gap of most people. And this nutrition is also available for children in delicious chewables and liquids. So where do you start? Using these products, we recommend 3 options: great, even better, and best. Great. Our breakfast pack that we just reviewed, 30 days of high quality protein and core nutrition, 1 shake a day, 1 Pro Vitality pack a day. Even better, our weight loss pack. This includes our Pro Vitality pack and 2 protein shakes a day to streamline your weight goals, ensure proper daily nutrition, or for busy people and kids on the go for breakfast, lunch, or even in the afternoon. And best, this is our weight loss pack with a jump start before you begin. A simple and healthy way to prepare your body and digestive system to receive all of the nutrients that you need. And if you have other health issues or challenges, or you just want optimal health and nutrition for your future, we can help you customize a plan. Through years of medically researched science and whole food nutrition, Neolife has a complete line of products for every person, every aspect of health that they want to address, and every season of life. Whether you want more natural energy, to build lean muscle or lose weight and keep it off, to nourish and rejuvenate your skin, or lower the toxins in your home, Neolife has the products, information, tools, and even coaching support to help you reach your goals.
So just to recap, the foundation is our Pro Vitality. And in each box, you're going to have the nutrient equivalent of 4 or more kilograms of whole grains, 36 kilograms of raw fruits and veggies, 10 servings of omega-3 rich fish. How many of you get this in your daily life? And the next question, is it affordable? Because if you look at just the raw ingredients, that is going to cost a fortune. So what's the price of Pro Vitality? Similar, as little as 26 Rand per day. And the price of the Neolife shake? Well, this fast food down here to the right, your soft drink, your chips, your hamburger, it's going to cost you in the region of about 75 Rand plus medical bills. Whereas your Neolife shake, it's going to cost you 49 Rand per meal. Probably one of the healthiest, quickest fast foods you can get. So you can select a health pack for an individual product. Your Pro Vitality, 26 Rand a day. Your breakfast pack, 79 Rand per day. Your weight loss pack, 132 Rand per day. Now, before you go, oh, that sounds expensive, work out what you spend on a day for food in general. Because remember, these products are all food, simply in a different format. Our best seller is the breakfast pack. And here are some personal stories, not just my stories.
As a pharmacist, as Jessica said, I've practiced pharmacy for a little over 20 years now. And I have definitely seen, as Kendra was talking about earlier, this dramatic increase in chronic disease and illness, and know how important it is to fuel our bodies with proper nutrition and the direct correlation that exists between the two. I also know that the supplement industry is highly unregulated, and you don't necessarily know that what you're putting in your body is what it says it is, with everything that's on the market today. So when I was introduced to Neolife a little over 3 years ago, I was super skeptical, but I was also very intrigued by the science that you've heard a lot of today. And so I did my own research, and let me tell you, the more I dug, the more I was impressed. And immediately I knew I had some immediate family members that were struggling with some health challenges that I knew I wanted to address with nutrition. One of those being my dad, and the other being my son. And I kind of shared my son's story a couple of years ago, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my health journey. Now, I considered myself pretty healthy. I tried to eat healthy, exercise, but I knew that I had gaps in my nutrition just because you can't get everything we need in our diet today. So I had what I just kind of wrote off as some health challenges due to aging and things that I decided that were probably just things I was going to have to deal with the rest of my life. So I knew that there were gaps in my nutrition, and I was hoping this cellular nutrition could help me as well. So I just started on the foundational products. I started on the breakfast pack, which was the shake, and the Pro Vitality. I also added extra salmon oil because I knew I needed to decrease some inflammation and try to help with my joint pain. And I started a promotion. And let me tell you, I did not expect the benefits that I began to experience. I'm actually able to run and experience no knee or joint pain. That tightness in my neck and muscles began to really loosen, and I rarely ever have a tension headache, but I'll tell you, I actually added magnesium and CalMag, and I think that was a real game changer for me with the tension headaches and the muscles knotting up. And I no longer suffer with those seasonal allergies. But one of the greatest benefits, I think, would be that my overall energy and state of well-being just continues to increase. I know if you talk to people who've been on the products for consistently for quite an amount of time, you start feeling good and you're like, okay, I feel good. I don't know how I could feel any better. But as you continue to put good nutrition in your body, it's amazing what your body does. It's amazing how it utilizes the nutrition that it was designed to have. And I just continue to feel better and better. I think a huge benefit that I also want to share with you is that the last 2 years, the healthcare industry has been super stressful, to say the least, and exhausting. But my ability to handle the stress load has been impressive to my, I was impressed that I was able to handle stress. I've been able to handle stress better than I have in the past. And I attribute that to the good nutrition that I'm putting in my body. So I could go on, and I have witnessed so many health transformations in my immediate family, with friends over the last 3 years that we've been with Neolife. And I just think that too many times we take our health for granted until you're faced with a health crisis or you no longer have that health. We know that our health is our greatest asset. But if I could leave you with one thought today, it is this: your health is definitely worth the investment. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Barbara and I'm a nurse. I had diabetes, multiple sclerosis, and then I went into kidney failure. And I was able to reverse all those chronic health conditions with the breakfast pack, which is 1 shake a day, and the Pro Vitality packet. I also took the CalMag and the Glucose Balance from Neolife. I have to tell you that within the first week of taking those supplements, I was able to get off of all my diabetic medications, and within 6 weeks I was off all my 18 medications. To date, I have lost 90 pounds and I no longer have chronic diseases at all. I am not just surviving, but I am thriving.
And was that about 9 months it took, or 10?
About 10 months.
And what did your doctor say about the diabetes? Do you still have it?
No, the doctor told me that I am no longer a diabetic, and I had been a diabetic for 15 years. No longer a diabetic.
And did you have high blood pressure and stage 3 renal failure?
I had stage 3 renal failure. I had high blood pressure. I had high triglycerides and high cholesterol. My cholesterol went from over 300 to 90. And of course my HDL and LDL ratios became extremely good, high percentage of HDLs, which is the good cholesterol, and my LDLs went down, which is bad cholesterol.
And I heard that when you started, you could barely walk, and at the end of 6 weeks, you were running 2 mornings a week. Is that correct?
That's correct. Within 6 to 12 weeks, I was able to go to the gym, started lifting weights, and started running, whereas you're right. Before Neolife, I couldn't hardly walk around the block.
Was that partly because of MS?
Yes. I had a lot of diabetic neuropathy, and then I had muscle spasms, and I had actual loss of neuromuscular function from the MS.
And what's happened there?
So I no longer have MS. I had an MRI 18, 19 months ago saying that I had MS. And then I had another MRI about 8 weeks ago, and it shows no more MS. And MRIs don't lie.
And what about the kidney? How has that, because you were in stage 3 renal failure,
I
what's...
was. So because of all of that, all the chronic diseases and the 18 medications, my kidneys were failing. And so I was asked to please go on dialysis from my physician, and I refused. So I was in stage 3 renal failure, and as I was going on my neo-life journey, my kidneys repaired themselves, and now my physician tells me that I have kidney function of an 18-year-old.
Oh,
so my kidney failure is obviously gone. It's not just gone. My kidneys are functioning at 100%. Yes.
Fantastic. Can you think of anything else, Barbara? I mean, that's all phenomenal, but that's pretty much those?
Well, it's nice when you're told you're dying, and I have to tell people, when God sends you a rescue boat, get in it and do the work. I don't eat white food. All my food now is organic. I'm on neo-life every day of my life, and I got my life back. I rose from the ashes of chronic disease. I rose from financial disaster. I was a director of nursing, and I went in, and then I got really sick and went on disability. Let me tell you, there's a big difference between what you get paid on disability and what you get paid as a director of nursing. It was financial suicide, getting sick. And so now I have a future, not just health-wise, but financial-wise. I have hope now. My kids, who are all adults now, I have 5 children, and I have children and grandchildren, and now they get their mom and their grandma back.
Thank you so much for sharing, Barbara. Thank you
you're
very,
welcome.
very much.
Thank you.
That's
All right.
awesome.
So, we are on a mission to make the world a healthier and a happier place. I hope this information was helpful. And if you know anybody who would benefit from these stories and from these products, please get in touch with the person who invited you to this presentation, and they can chat further. And should you want to have a presentation similar to this one-on-one or in your own small group, please contact me and I'll happily come and present it for you. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's been great to see you.